Today I'm going to show you how to follow your freedom as an artist with a little help from the legendary Aretha Franklin. This is Lessons from Legends with Orianna Joy. Aretha Franklin was originally from Memphis, Tennessee, but she spent the majority of her life in Detroit. She's been dubbed the Queen of Soul, and in doing all of that, it took her a while to gain that crown, okay? And many people have said that she's a Nepo baby, and it would be true because she worked the connections. Like Sam Cooke was somebody that she knew in her family. Like these really heavy hitters in the industry were already like her aunties and uncles. So she was kind of destined to end up in the industry anyway. However, during the early years of her career, it was difficult to get her into a space with a record company that actually knew where to put her. So she was singing jazz at one point, she was singing blues at one point. When she moved over to Atlantic Records, she had a lot more artistic freedom. And that was when we started getting hits like Respect and You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman, things of that nature. And in the process of that, I believe there's a lesson there. Now, before we get into the lesson, I want you to subscribe to this channel because we don't want to miss any of these amazing videos. We've talked about Aretha Franklin, we've talked about Lettucey, we've talked about Ella Fitzgerald, amazing artists that you can all learn lessons from. But you can't catch them if you don't subscribe to the channel. So subscribe. So our lesson is to follow the freedom. She could have stayed with Columbia. They would have been happy to continue gaining royalties from her, doing whatever they wanted her to do, and just kind of being like, here, play this, everything is arranged for you, just do it. She was like, no, I need a bit more creative freedom. And she continued that trend as she got older, to the point where she started digging more into classical and things of that nature, things that people were not expecting her to do. But because she had the creative freedom to do it, we got this magnificent aria from her that nobody was expecting from her. They were assuming, you're soul, you stick with soul. But Aretha was just like, no, I'm a creative. And so I'm gonna do what I feel in this moment is working. And so one moment it was soul, she tried disco, it didn't work. She moved to something else and she tried pop, and that worked pretty well. She had a few hits in the 80s and the 90s as well. So in doing all of those things, we realized that following the freedom looks like not being stuck in one genre just because people are expecting this from you. Keep doing the unexpected. That's our lesson here. Follow your freedom and do the unexpected. Do what nobody is expecting you to do, because that's where a lot of your joy is as an artist. When you get stuck in a rut, and it's not necessarily a rut that you don't love, it might just be a rut that everybody else expected of you. Get out of that. Get out of that and move into something amazing. In conclusion, Aretha Franklin is amazing, and you would be wise to listen to the lesson that she was teaching us, which is follow the freedom, go against the grain, do what works for you in the moment creatively. It doesn't always have to be the same thing that you've done. Try something new and follow the freedom. I'm Orianna Joy. Thank you for watching.